I was 15 when I started smoking, and yes, I still smoke.
Alright, so I started smoking weed in 7th grade, and I still smoke today, but definitely don't smoke as much as I used to back in high school. But
So I was a freshman in high school when I started smoking weed, so 14. But I would say about my senior year is when I started smoking consistently.
I think it probably, kids who are more likely to smoke are definitely looking here a little bit more, but at the same time, I don't think it should have changed too much.
it definitely has a huge role playing on CU because that has definitely influenced my decision in coming here. But I don't think rec stores have as big as an influence as on freshmen or sophomore kids in college because they're just not 21 yet. It's not as easy as getting a medical marijuana card than being 21 or faking 21. So
I think the legalization of medical and recreational weed has maybe influenced students who didn't smoke to begin with and gave them more interest in smoking in the first place. But as far as people who already smoked before they came here, I honestly don't think it probably has that much of a difference.
Weed isn't, it's scientifically, it's not physically addictive like alcohol, but you can definitely mentally be addicted. I always have the need to be smoking, and people can definitely feel that.
I think in a mental way you could be a weedaholic, but as far as the physically addictive part, I think, well, weed isn't physically addictive and alcohol is, so I think that's a big difference between it.
I don't really think GPA, depending on the person, definitely. If you're more prone to be a lazy person, smoking's going to make you lazier, but GPA can't be completely correlated to drinking or smoking use because, there's valedictorians from my high school that were some of the biggest marijuana users that I know, so that's not really a way to explain it.
I don't think that is a comparable really thing to say just because nobody really looks at medical marijuana or alcoholism use in school and how that takes a toll on your education. I think it's all in the eye of the beholder, I guess, so.
So I work at a medical dispensary, and we don't get the tourists and the people who may have more of the questions and things that first-time smokers would have. So the conversations are a lot more relaxed that we get to have in our dispensary. So I really like the vibe that happens at our dispensary. I also feel like I play a large part in lots of people's recoveries with their cancer treatment, things like that, which make the job a lot more fulfilling than I would say a recreational dispensary most of the time, because we get to sit down and have real conversations and discuss options to carry out, like treatment options for getting rid of pain and cancer and other symptoms. So I'm really happy about all of the new legalization laws. It's opening not only the public's eyes in Colorado, but around the country to a new method of producing revenue for the state, as well as opening people's eyes to the treatments for other diseases and conditions and cancers and things like that, that medical marijuana is actually a very powerful treatment for. So I'm very happy that we're going to be able to get this out to the public. It opens more older people's eyes to getting these treatments, especially. So, since there's no legalization on the federal level, there are raids and things that happen across the state, but that hasn't happened in a very long time, in about 2 years, and we carry out our business as if there's no doors closed in front of us, no obstacles. We're gung-ho, and it seems like that's working out, and so far so good. I don't foresee any acts being taken away. I think that legalization is here to stay, and that other states are just going to follow in our footsteps.